Okay, here's a story of me getting my first guitar, which is really the story of my brother getting his first guitar before me. And so this one day we were both teenagers, my brother and I, sitting in downtown Newburyport at this place called the Tannery. And at one point we saw this person walking up some stairs and they were carrying a guitar case. It was obviously a guitar, and that's just not something we saw much back then. Just walking around. So we noted that, said, hey, finished our drinks. We followed the person and we eventually followed them up to this new guitar shop that had just opened up. And so that was brand new. I'd never been in a guitar shop before. And so we both spent a lot of time in there. And my brother ended up convincing my mom to buy him a guitar. So it was ironic. My brother ended up being a visual artist and I am the musician. And so I started out in visual arts and he got his first guitar. He got a guitar before me, so that was kind of funny. But my brother walked out of there with a guitar, an electric guitar. I think it was a Stinger brand. Really funny, this light blue thing. And so he would play, and then I picked up his and started to plunk out some notes and things. But my brother's righty, and I'm left-handed. So started on guitar playing it upside down. I can't say I was really learning, but I started to build a competency with it. And then it was only a few months later that I convinced my mom to buy me a guitar myself. So later in that year. And so then I figured that was the time I really started to learn on my own really the first time. Something that was left-handed, strings are in the right order, and I could start to really form chords and play notes and it was interesting after starting as a sax player and sounding awful honking on that thing. It's funny, our family Airedale dog used to howl like Chewbacca when I practiced saxophone in the living room because it didn't sound good. But after seeing that and having that experience playing saxophone, I saw that early on you can really start with three or four chords, a basic strumming pattern, and really in short time be sounding pretty good on guitar despite being a beginner. You can sound listenable. And that really wasn't the case starting on saxophone. It took a much longer time, I thought, in my experience, to sound listenable. So your dog wasn't howling like Chewbacca when you played near him. So remember that if you're just starting out on guitar, you get to be sounding really good and listenable and having fun playing music in short order, just with a few basic elements. So keep faith and you'll do it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you in the next video.